If you're in this process of manifesting your specific person or even some like family members, right? A good relationship with your family member or anything like that, you may often wonder like what are they thinking about you, right? That's why I feel like this video is somewhat very important because a lot of us spend a lot of time in trying to think of the perception about like how other people think about us. It's not just about any people, it's about people who mean the most to you. For example, if you're trying to manifest a specific person right now, they're probably one of the most important people, if not the most important people in your life. Even if we say like, okay, we have to drop the importance and not really put them up on a pedestal, yeah, all that is true, right? But emotionally we still like would like to know, right? We want to know like how what they are thinking about right now. Are they thinking about us? Are they not thinking about us? How they perceive us and all that kind of stuff. And if you're interested in learning more about that, stay tuned and let's get started. Welcome back to this video. My name is Rav and I'm a manifesting coach. If you want to work one-on-one with me, you can email me at rav@ravempowers.com. And right now I'll also have this free guide out which is going to help you speed up your manifestation, and you can download that in the link down below. So let's talk about this. What is your specific person thinking about you? Actually, I'd like to take you through an exercise which is going to help you find out what your specific person is thinking about you right now. Okay, so first of all, pull out your phone and pull out the contact of your SP, whether it is in social media or it's in like phone, or you're trying to as if text message them, or as if in WhatsApp. You don't have to send this message to them. Just write to them hello or hey, how you doing, or something like that, or anything else you'd like to say to them. Okay, that's something that's more important to you. So you can take a few minutes and you can pause this video right now and you can come back. So now that you have the message ready, don't send the message, but let me ask you this. If you were to send this message, what kind of response would you get back from your specific person right now? What would be the reply from your specific person? Or what would it feel like? Would they actually just respond right away to you and they would reciprocate to your message right away? Or would they take some time, or would they just simply ignore the message? What do you think is going to happen? So that's probably what they think about you, because ultimately that's the kind of meaning that you're giving to your own reality. Okay, so how did you feel your specific person was gonna respond back to you in this little exercise? Let me know down in the comment section below. And if you're afraid of this being manifested into your 3D reality, it's not about that. This is just about more honesty here. Because sometimes you have to be really honest with yourself to see where you are at right now, in order to get to the point where you want to be, so you can like manifest the kind of desires that you want. For example, if you want your specific person to be treating you in a certain way, in a more loving and more adorable way, it's up to you to visualize that and imagine that and kind of get into that feeling state of having that in your life already. And that's what we're gonna be talking about in the video as we move forward, and I'm gonna give you the exact steps that you can use in order for you to receive the kinds of messages that you want. Okay, I want to say, if you are not able to visualize your specific person treating you in a more respectful or in a loving way, it's totally not your fault. It's mostly because of your subconscious patterns that kind of manifest as conscious thoughts sometimes, but mostly it's like in a deeper subconscious level that you're feeling this way, right? You're feeling that, okay, maybe I'm not lovable somehow, or maybe I'm not worthy of love, or maybe I'm just that kind of person that my specific person doesn't want to be with me, or things like that, right? And if those are the kinds of recurring thoughts that are repeating in your mind, it's actually because of your all like beliefs from the past and all that kind of stuff, and it's totally not your fault. So whenever the clients come to me to manifest a specific person, I ask them, can you actually see them treating you in a more specific way of how you want them to treat you? For example, what I mean by that is, for example, I asked them, okay, what do you want to feel from your specific person? Do you want to feel loved? Do you want to feel cherished? Do you want them to message you all the time, or whatever, right? Whatever their intention is for that particular session, I asked them, and they tell me, okay, yes, I want to be cherished by my specific person. And I asked them, what does that look like? And a lot of times they don't know how to answer that question because they've never thought of that in a more deeper level. They probably thought that, okay, yes, I want them to kind of like cherish me and things like that, but they've never actually thought about their specific person coming there and showing them some, like, love, whether it is by bringing them some flowers or taking them out on a date or cooking some meals for them or whatever your form of like seeing that affection is, right? They have never actually gone deeper in that level to actually see it in their mind's eye. Maybe they have even seen that happen in their 3D, but they still don't go back to visualize that. So I give them an exercise to do like some kind of like inner conversations, right? So if you want to feel a certain way, hear your specific person saying that to you, and you can even like reply back to them by saying thank you for saying that. For example, in that same thing that I talked about before, when a client wants to feel adored, I asked them, what would your specific person say to you if you were really adored in that relationship? And they would tell to me that they probably say that I love you so much and you're the only one that I want. For that, I want them to reply back saying thank you for making me feel this way, or thank you, some kind of like confirmation that you're actually also receiving the message, because there's a difference between getting something and actually receiving it. Okay, somebody may give you a gift, but if you don't actually receive it, and if you don't find the value on it, like that gift, that you don't even care about the gift, that gift is gonna go somewhere, or that's gonna get lost, or somebody else might use it, you don't care, right? But you want to get into that feeling of receiving it too, right? And that way you can actually feel better about it. So this is something you can do for yourself too. If you feel that you can't see any progress in your relationship with a specific person, or if you want them to treat you in a more respectful way, I want you to just focus on these kind of scenarios or inner conversations where you see them treating you in a more respectful way, in the way you want them to, or them saying you the things that you love to hear from them, right? And just focus on that rather than just focusing on the 3D and checking out and seeing like, okay, is this happening? Where is this? Where is my compliment? Where is my flower? Or where is like, the meal I would like for them to cook? Instead of focusing on the 3D, you have to totally shut that off and just focus on your inner realm, or this inner reality where you're creating these kinds of visions for your future relationship. I mean, I would say like it's a present relationship in your inner reality, but of course it may take a little bit to reflect that into your 3D reality, right? So just focus on that inner vision of you getting that kind of love, affection, or whatever you want to receive from them. So if you really want your specific person to think of you in a more positive way, what I'd like you to do is start creating affirmations or inner conversations of visualizations that would imply that is happening right now. You have to really start expecting it in a more positive way without giving the 3D reality much attention, and stop checking the social media so much. Stop checking like whatever's happening on the 3D reality, honestly, and just focus on your inner reality where you already feel like you're being much respected by your specific person, or whatever other feelings that you want to experience, right? You have to first experience that happening in your inner realm first, and that is eventually going to get pushed out. And just be patient with that, guys. It is going to happen. And your specific person is gonna think about you in the exact way that you like them to, because everyone is you pushed out, and you can definitely manifest that into your reality as you want it to be. And with that being said, guys, I trust that this video was of some help to you. If you want to work one-on-one with me, you can simply email me at rav@ravempowers.com, and don't forget to download that free guide, Speed Up Your Manifestation. And with that being said, I want to wish you all the very best, okay? Happy manifesting. Goodbye and namaste.